Hello one and all, and welcome to Dark Vault Gaming. I'm your host, Joe Dark, and today we're going to do a quick video on the update notes for Season 14 Fight for Freedom. This was just released by Bethesda, and there's a reason for this. I know there might be other videos out there, but I wanted to do this specific video for a specific reason. So let's get into the update notes for August 22nd, 2023. Our latest update on Fallout 76 launches today, and it's bringing a brand new season, new perk cards, which are coming. And that's probably going to be those two new perk cards that we already went over from the public test server. Read on for the full list of patch notes for today's update. Now, it's not going to be that big. For PC, it was 11, PlayStation, 10.9. It was 11.4. It wasn't even 11.4 for me on Xbox. So, but this is another reason why I want people to keep an eye on this. We've made adjustments to the level requirements for various existing perk cards to make them more accessible for lower level characters. So now if a card you didn't get it until you were level 30, you might now get it at level 15. That's the things that they made the changes on. And they added the ability to open multiple perk card packs at one time, which is great. Takes a long time to open those packs one at a time, so that's a great improvement right off the bat. New perks. We've added two new perk cards, the Arms Keeper and the Stable Tools. We went over them before. The Arms Keeper reduces the weight of rifles, which is a big change for the better. And Stable Tools. Automatic melee weapons like your chainsaw and your auto axe are now going to be more durable with that perk card. So, Season 14, Fight for Freedom, united we stand, marching towards America's bright future. This patriotic season includes new camp items, armor skins, and more. New ally is Grandma Junko. We went over that in the last, my last video. Is on a mission to find her grandchildren. She thinks while her memory is not what it used to be, she can still cook up a good old-fashioned home-cooked meal. Presidential power armor skins. Who needs Secret Service when you have power armor? Oval Office. Create your own base of operations with the Oval Office rug and wallpaper. Auto Miner Collectron. This new Collectron does all of the mining for you. Hunting for ore. Very cool. Very nice improvement. I like it. Very cool. We're celebrating 5 years of Fallout 76 on November 14th. Join us by completing unique birthday party challenges every day in your birthday suit to unlock new festive rewards. Birthday party challenge events will run from November 7th to the 21st. Very cool. Design changes and improvements. Here's the big one. Here's the one I wanted to go over. Here's the most important one to me anyway. Balance changes. Encounters. We've reduced enemy difficulty and added more healing items and ammo to Somerville and Morgantown Airport. Interesting. Encounters. We've reduced the frequency of NPC attacks on player camps. That's good. Encounters. Legendary creatures no longer mutate at a 50% health to have health regeneration, but instead have 60% increase in health. Alright? Encounters. We've made various changes to health, resistances, and weapon damage for the following creatures. Super Mutant, Protectrons, Mole Rats, Mr. Handy and Mr. Gutsy, Feral Ghouls, Scorched, Glowing Ones, Assaultrons, Mirelurk Kings, Mirelurk Crabs, which I'm not too sure about a Mirelurk Crab, Cave Cricket, Rad Scorpion, Angler, Floater Flamer, Floater Freezer, Floater Ganesher, Mutant Hound, Liberator, and Mirelurk Hunter. That's pretty much the whole entire map. Resistances. Protection from acid, electricity, and radiation have been corrected to more accurately target the specific type of damage dealt. Meat Week. We've added a host of new rewards to Meat Week and Graham's vendor pool. These rewards include new camp decor, plushies, and more. So here's those new items that we spoke of that you're going to be able to get as rewards from Graham during Meat Week. Free Cam. You can now use Free Cam while in photo mode. Very cool. You could take some great pictures there. That is very cool. Crafting. Fix an issue with loose mods not applying in the default modification view. Quests. Invisible ties now points to Mama Dolce's instead of Vault 76 to find liberators. Alright, I'm a little confused on that. We'll pass that up. Build mode. We've renamed over 600 camp items for greater clarity while building. That's going to give us a more clear picture of what we have in our camp menu, because the camp menu is very confusing. If you go into floor decor, you must have 500 items there to scroll through. It's a pain in the neck, so hopefully that improved. Donation box. Outside of Vault 76, there is now a donation box where you can leave presents for new players, which is probably going to be swarm with cheaters that are just going to take all the stuff and resell it. I mean, I don't think that's going to work unless they put something in the files that you have to be a certain lower level to take it. That's the only way that that's going to work. Plans. Players now have more default recipes for more options while building their first camp. That's good for newer players. That's very good. Power armor. We've added level 10 versions of T45 and Raider power armor. That, you know what? I think that's a great addition for new players. I think that is awesome. It's about time they did that, because a lot of new players need that power armor to survive the wasteland until they get a higher level. So that's a great addition. I like it a lot. World. Gilman Lumber Mill. Adjustments to the Gilman Lumber Mill location. I don't know what that means. We'll see. Vault 76. Replace the Liberator bots outside Vault 76 with ghouls. We knew that was coming from the public test server. Vault 76. New players will no longer receive an unnamed radio station with information on Nuka World on tour upon leaving the vault. Alright, that's a little bit of a better improvement. Workbench changes. All workbench listings now use alphabetical sorting, and items names are standardized across all lists. Good improvement. The Show Unlockable button now shows recipes you can learn through a plan, scrapping, or can purchase in the Atomic Shop. That is a great addition. That helps a lot. 1-star legendary mods no longer show up under random legendary mods. 2- and 3-star mods now display correctly under current mods when inspecting an item. Alright, so that's a pretty good fix. Improved the learned mod counter. That's also good. UI. Daily Ops. Players will no longer receive Daily Ops notifications until level 50. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Fanfare. We've reduced the number of pop-ups that appear when leaving Vault 76 for the first time. Also an improvement for new players. Perks. We've added a new filter when viewing perk cards. We're going to see what that filter is and how it's an improvement. Now, here's the bug fixes and improvements. Here's what I want to go over, because there's one specific one in here that has caught my eye. And everybody, I think, is going to enjoy this fix. Let's go to arts and animations. Art. Various fixes to camp items that have incorrect textures and or destroyed states. So they fixed that. Decor. Adjusted the lighting on the DEF CON sign numbers to be more consistent. VFX. Various fixes to camp items that continue to play sound effects after being destroyed. Camps and shelters. Building the Blue Ridge truck trailer is now located in the Miscellaneous tab. Decor. Players can no longer disarm bone chimes in another player's camp. Didn't know that they could do that, but that's pretty cool. Decor. The Gulper rug is now easier to place. Displays. Atomic Shop headwear can now be placed in display cases. Very cool. Displays. Ice tongs can now be displayed. Displays. The Free State Under Armor. The Free State's Under Armor no longer clips into the female mannequin's chest and wrists. Alright. Challenges. Dailies. Blood Eagle ghouls now count towards the Kill Blood Eagle daily challenges. Blood Eagle ghouls. I didn't even know they were Blood Eagle ghouls. I guess I didn't look closely. Dailies. Fix various challenges to defeat an enemy with a specific weapon that would progress when defeating an enemy with a throwable weapon instead. Okay? Dailies. Weapons that have been modded to deal fire damage now correctly count towards a deal fire damage challenge. That's good. Daily Ops. Contextual ammo. Fusion cells now correctly receive contextual ammo drops, which is good, especially if you use Tesla rifles. Rewards. Plans that have not been learned by the player now have priority in dropping as a reward over plans the player has already learned. That is a great improvement. That will help us to get all the plans learned instead of getting the same stuff all over again. That is awesome. Thank you, Bethesda, on that one. Enemies. General fixed an issue preventing players from VATS targeting extra large creatures at the correct distance. And we knew that was going to happen from the public test server as well. General addressed an issue that allowed combat groups to persist over long distances. Imposter Sheep Squatch fixed an issue causing the Imposter Sheep Squatch's area of effect attacks dealing damage to players who are not within its range. Yeah, I've experienced that a few times. Environment hazards fixed the location of toxic water that has not produced radiation damage. Alright, I don't know where that was. Interiors, nuke effects will no longer appear indoors. Okay. Expeditions. Players can no longer become stuck inside the vertibird after completing an expedition. Never happened to me, but I heard rumors. Hunter Hunted. This event has been disabled and the radio station will no longer appear on the Pit-Boy. I think they're going to add something else at a later period of time. That's only my opinion, but I think that's what's going to happen. Local looting. Fixed an issue causing players to be unable to loot acidic gulper venom using the nearby corpses menu during Moonshine Jamboree. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit. Moonshine Jamboree. Gulpers will no longer get stuck behind the field stall. Okay. Moonshine Jamboree fixed an issue where players can fail the event when depositing venom in the final few seconds of Wave 4. I seen that happen one time. That kind of sucked. Moonshine Jamboree fixed an issue where players could become stuck in dialogue with Moonshine or Ned. Never happened to me, but I also heard rumors on that as well. Most Wanted. Robots in the Most Wanted event no longer spawn at a single point and become locked inside the outhouse. Okay, that's good. Never happened to me, but that's good. Mutated public events. Mutated party packs rewarded from completing a mutated public event now grants healing salve after all recipes are known. Okay, well, that's helpful. Spin the wheel. Destroying the Vinata machine. Vimnata, say that 5 times fast, now correctly advances the event in a timely manner. Gameplay. Here it is. Here's what I wanted to go over with everybody. Gameplay. Fast travel. Fixed an issue that could sometimes prevent players from fast traveling. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Fixed an issue that could sometimes prevent players from fast traveling. Okay, now I want you to keep that in mind because I want everybody from Xbox to PlayStation to PC to write me in the comments section below and let me know if this is fixed on all platforms. I know there was a rumor going on that it was fixed on PC with the public test server. I know DTD Gaming, who's a great content provider for Fallout 76, also said something about this as well. It was not the case on Xbox. I know that for a fact, as there are occasions where it took me 7, 8, even 9 times to fast travel. This has been the worst bug in this game since its inception in 2018. It's been horrible, and it has not been fixed. Now they are telling us right now in this last drop that the fast travel bug is fixed. I want to find out if it's fixed on all platforms. So please comment me in the comment section below and let me know if there's any fast travel bugs still in the game on any platform. Fast travel fixed an instance where players are shown incorrect fast travel information when hovering over map markers. Never happened to me, but I'm glad they fixed it. This one, keep me posted, people. Items, aid, red scorpion omelet, and tasty red scorpion omelet now cure Formula P. Well, I never knew it did. Oh, they're saying it does now. Okay, that is really interesting. I don't know why they added that, but that's interesting. Armor. The Berserker legendary effect is now correctly giving a damage boost when no resistances are active. So pretty much got to be naked, I think, with no mutations. Armor. The unyielding legendary effect once again provides additional bonuses when low on health. Ah, thank God. Armor mods. The girded armor mod will no longer disappear from the player's recipe list when replaced by another mod. Yeah, that did happen. Plans. Weapons and armor the player knows the plan. Wait a minute. Weapons and armor the player knows the plans to craft can now once again drop as legendary items after defeating a legendary enemy. Okay. Plans. Players that learned the domestic kitchen tables plan can once again build them. I didn't know they were having an issue with that either. Localization. General. Various localization fixes in all languages. Perks. Armor. Brotherhood Recon and Metal Armor chest piece ultralight build mods now require the Armorer perk. Cannibal. The Carnivore mutation now works with the Cannibal perk. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool. Grenadier. The Grenadier perk now applies to Gore's weapons. Good with salt. The description now accurately states that effects of the refrigerated backpack mod do not stack with the Good with Salt perk. Okay, well that's a benefit. We know it didn't, but that's a good thing to... Gun Fu. We have significantly increased the damage bonus with Gun Fu on all ranks. Alright, so that's a good one. That one I might actually rank up my Gun Fu. I only had it at 1. For all intents and purposes, it was just for killing one and then shooting right over to the next enemy. But now, if they increase the damage, let's see how significantly they increase the damage on it. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to test out some of these in the next video and see exactly what the difference is. So Gun Fu, I'm going to test that out in a future video, so I'll keep that in mind. Ninja. The Ninja perk now actually states its effects. Ninja. Sneak attacks with melee weapons do an additional 30, 60, and 90 sneak attack damage, which is very nice. Taking one for the team. Fixed an edge case in which taking one for the team would not apply correctly when multiple party members are hit at the same time. Very interesting. Didn't know that was happening. Power Armor. Excavator. Uranium deposits now correctly grant a +3 yield when harvesting. That's good. Mods. Pneumatic mod descriptions changed to reduce incoming staggering by 25% from reduced income stagger. Okay, mods. Tesla braces now display their added damage in the Pip-Boy stats correctly. Mods. The blood cleansing mod with the power armor torso now correctly reduces the chance of becoming addicted to chems. Rewards. Players will no longer... See, that's a good thing, actually. People don't realize that. That's a good thing. To most players, except for junkies. Rewards. Players will no longer receive legendary power armor rewards from events and creatures until level 20. Okay. Buried treasure. Fixed a crash that could occur during the buried treasure quest line. Didn't know there was a crash there, but that's interesting, and it's good that they fixed it. User interface. Events. Now viewing the eviction notice event from the map, the quest icon will no longer obscure of the description text. Some of the description text. Dynamic names. Apply mods with the military fatigues. Now update their name with the correct prefix. Dynamic names. Applying the Agua Shell backpack skin to a backpack now correctly changes its name. Fanfare. Fix an issue where several non-legendary descriptions appear in the UI when picking up legendary power armor. Menus. The fire mod stat now shows in the transfer menu. Pip-Boy. The Pip-Boy auto-scroll displaying settings now correctly switches to off when restoring default settings. Scrap All fixes an issue where preventing players from using the Scrap All function at workbenches if they have a quest from Ward in their inventory. Trade. Fix an issue where the highlighted item in the trade menu can change while setting a price. Huh, that's interesting. Damage. We've adjusted the way Plasma Gun mod deals physical and energy damage to be more in line with each other. The result is a slight boost in the physical damage and a slight increase in energy damage. Leave a comment in the comment section below on that. Test out your plasma guns. Laser guns. Sniper rifle barrel for laser guns now correctly issues a charging fire mod. That's also good. Legendary effects. The Basher. Plus 50% VATS chance. and nocturnal legendary effects now work correctly. Melee players can no longer attack with auto melee weapons and sprint at the same time in third person. Mods: the Prime Capacitor and Prime Receiver mod for the Plasma Gun, Enclave Plasma Gun, Plasma Caster, and Gatling Plasma no longer incorrectly deal additional energy damage above the amount also added to physical damage. Power attacks: fixed an issue causing melee power attacks to sometimes not register as a power attack. Salvaged Assaultron Head: the fire mod for the Salvaged Assaultron Head now correctly states it has a charging fire mod. Shotguns: Gore shotguns obtained prior to the Once in a Blue Moon update now adhere to the balance changes. That's all they have. That was it. That is our update. And again, I want to go over this one more time. The fast travel fix. Let me know if it's working for you. Okay, well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and share to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you know what to do. If you hit that bell, you'll get notified of all new upcoming content. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Everybody have a great day. Excelsior! Take care.